Good afternoon, Algebros. It's Mr. Jeffries coming at you. Don't forget to hit like or subscribe to the bell. We have a mass exodus in our classroom. There's only 4, 5, 7, 9 people in here, and there's 20 something on the roster. It's awesome. It's a great day to be alive. Perfect storm too. You know, all sports pictures were this morning. Some people's internet was out, phone's not working, air's not working. Mine's being weird where I have to push it to a manual override and then we freeze. Yeah, so, all right. So, orange sheets. You started your orange sheet today. I actually have an example of some stuff. I'm going to show y'all how it's going to be. It's got to be handwritten. Last year, a lot of people were printing them off and just copying them, and just to have it, and they had no idea what was on it. So, plus, if you write this stuff down, it will stay with you. So, it's going in right here. All right. Let's see, that's purple. So, what type of function is this? Linear. By the way, the order of these numbers probably won't change. Like the order of the functions probably won't change. The order of the functions probably won't change. So, all right. What is our a value? -1, so it's flipped. Our k value is 4, so this means up 4. Now remember, you could actually write the word up, or you could do the arrow. Just make it where I can read it, okay? Believe it or not, I'm a very simple person. I mean, if you want to Barney style it down as much as possible, that's fine. All right. Number 2 is absolute value. And yes, if I'm writing it like this, so can you. Because that's how we have covered it in class. Now, our a value right here is 1/2. This is a shrink of 1/2.
If I just put shrink, would you give me like half a point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what, so it has 3 point, like if you look at the point values,
Oh, yeah.
I try to give you enough that, you know, if you happen to leave like one thing out. And I think y'all have noticed, like on that last check on learning, you know, I try to be very specific with grading.
Yeah, I put shrink, and I just forgot the 1/2, and I put
Yep.
11.
Yep, not bad. All right, so now remember, H is the opposite. So this would be right 1. So let's say, for instance, you didn't put the shrink down. Well, like, you know, I might take off 1 or 2 points, especially if you get the wrong direction. Okay. And then K is 0, so that's nothing. I try not to totally destroy your chances of getting any points on this, because, you know, especially on this first test. This is quad. All right, our a value is 1. That's no transformation. Nothing happens there. This would be -5, so this is left 5. And this is -6, and this would be down 6. Now, also understand this. If you happen to write the H value wrong, like if you said this was +5 and you put right 5, I'm only going to take off points right here. Because I've had people do that. Like, I'll take off 1 point because it was worth 2 points. Okay? Because, you know, what you write up here determines what you put right here, correct? So if you get this part wrong, that's going to mess that up. I'm not going to count off twice. So, all right. All right, this one it says, you know, K value, vertical transformations. It's going to be one of them you're going to add, the other one you're going to subtract. Okay, and I messed up the signs on this one, so you know, roll tide. No, wait, I did it right. So this is -2, and I'm adding 4. All right, so this would be +2. This whole thing is 1, 2, 3 points. Okay. And again, if you mess something up here, that doesn't mess you up down here. So this would be the absolute value of x, and then plus, oh, biscuits, +2. So if you really look at number 4, this right here is worth 3 points. The final answer is only worth 2. This whole concept right here is worth more points than the actual answer. And I think some people enjoy that type of stuff. So 6 down, this would be -4. X minus 5 squared, and then -4. So hopefully, you know, we'll have that. And then this is a reflection about the x-axis, so it flips it. So we're going to have our a value. Well, this a is -3. Makes it +3. Come in.
Try to get out.
Hang on one second. Okay, sorry. And let's see. This doesn't change. And then k is 7 times -7. And believe it or not, the more you do a lot of this stuff and you see the process, this is the same work that you would have to do on your own anyways.
I'm a pro.
Well, this is the first day, and this is a rough day anyways. That's one reason I didn't give a test today. All right, our a is 7, so this is -7. And if you kind of pay attention to the actual problems, it's actually set up to help you more than anything. +11. All right. See, used to I would just say this, and then the final answer would be like 4 points. Well, I'm wanting y'all to kind of space that out right here. They pick it up. Hang on a second.
We got a couple happy birthdays.
All right. Had to pause because Mr. Jennings had to say happy birthday to 2 people. Awesome. All right. So on part 4, okay, I heard what y'all said about, you know, some people saying that the charts are easier for y'all. They're actually easier for me too. It's actually easier for me to type out the numbers in a chart than it is to find a graphic and to make sure the graphic copies well. So it will more than likely be charts again. So our change in y values looks like we are adding 5 each time. So that goes here. And y value when x is 0, -4 and -4. Okay. So, and believe it or not, all this stuff that I'm making y'all fill in is actually what you should be thinking in your brain. Excuse me, when y'all do these problems. All right. Mr. Jeffries measured the number of deer he saw on his camera, his trail cameras over days. This is always great. All right, so I'll look at my Y values. These two repeat. All right, this means this is my H, and this is my K. So H is 3. I got to give more space right there. That was not enough space. I'll fix that. And then our K would be 15. Now, to get our A value, we go from here, here. If I was at 15 and I moved to 12, what happened? Minus 3. So you would do it like this. X minus 3 goes here. Yep, that's things blinking again. Plus 15. All right. Now, that's it for the practice test. This is your first one. You get another one Monday. It's going to be the same setup, maybe more room to write, especially on number 9. And now, your orange sheet. I did walk around and see, you know, here's the example of my orange sheet. I put, you know, those rules on here. I know I already had kids telling me, you know, it's not fair that yours isn't printed or mine isn't handwritten. And I'm like, well, unlike you, I have, you know, graduated high school. Why didn't... Oh well, I was trying to shrink that. And what I would do is you can actually go in here and, you know, write down some of these examples. That's why I'm going to snip them and pull them in here for that. Okay, so there's part 1, there's my examples. All right, part 2, I'm going to do the same thing. And you know, you could make it as detailed as you want to, not as detailed as you want to. You know, if you understand a concept really well, you may not need to put it on your orange sheet.
Y'all learning in here?
We're learning in here. You're here. Well, come here, since you want to come in. All right, say hi on the camera. I'm recording.
What's going on?
Yeah, he's not here, but he's here.
Y'all got practice today?
Oh, we got film.
I don't understand.
I'm never going over stuff.
We are reviewing. This is our first practice test.
And make not one.
And it's right there if you want it. And here soon, all the stuff I'm doing is going to be in Schoology.
The purple sheet is the practice test, but if you want to call it down, we don't.
Yep. Uh-huh. You too. Now this is the best thing. Last year I couldn't do this when, and then these two things for part 4, those are actually from our notes. Those are from the completed notes. Usually when people come in like that, I mean, I know how to pause it now, but I'll just make them come in and they are like a special guest. That keeps people from coming in. So, all right. So that's it for today. Good stuff, good things, real time.